It is a beautiful Monday evening, last day of June 30th, 2025 at 8:55 p.m. We're at the Metra Milwaukee District West station of Hanover Park, Illinois, and we just saw one of the two hottest freight trains on the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad, the MMX, the Midwest Mexico Express, heading from their yard at Bensenville, Illinois to Monterrey and San Luis Potosí, Mexico. The auto racks are probably going to Mexico City for reloading with brand new automobiles, and will be coming back on MMX, the Mexico Midwest Express, heading from San Luis Potosí and Monterrey, Mexico to the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad's Bensenville, Illinois yard. This train, the CEO of the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad, Keith Creel, at his headquarters in Calgary, Alberta, is probably watching this train and the counterpart from San Luis Potosí, Bensenville, religiously to monitor the on-time performance. And the counterpart from MMX, Mexico Midwest Express, operating from San Luis Potosí and Monterrey, Mexico to Bensenville, Illinois yard, stealing Mexican produce traffic from the trucks. And Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad has purchased 1,000 new refrigerated containers to handle the new produce traffic from Mexico. This railroad's originally the east-west main line of the Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific, and now Metra runs trains through here between Chicago Union Station and Elton, Illinois. But this railroad is dispatched by the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad dispatchers in Kansas City, Missouri. And did you notice the lead locomotive still is in Canadian Pacific red livery, and the second GE locomotive is still in the Kansas City Southern Railway Southern Bell livery. The Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad is the result of a merger, I think about 2 years ago, of the Canadian Pacific Railroad and the Kansas City Southern Railroad, and now they got their own railroad. They can run in Canada, USA, and Mexico. They could run a freight train from Vancouver, British Columbia to Mexico City they want, or Veracruz, Mexico, and the Gulf of Mexico, or according to Trump, the Gulf of America, or to a port on the Pacific Ocean in Mexico. And it is about 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And besides the MMX in each direction, the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad runs, I think, about 2 manifest freights each way a day through here between their yard east of here, Bensenville, Illinois, and Kansas City, Missouri. And they run a local freight through here from Bensenville yard, and looking in this direction. We're looking toward Bensenville and Chicago, between their Bensenville yard and as far west in the opposite direction of Spalding, Illinois, where there is an interchange with the former Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern Railroad, the Chicago Elder Belt, now the Canadian National Railway. Again, a beautiful Monday evening, June 30th, 2025, the Metra Milwaukee District West station of Hanover Park, Illinois, over and out.